Hey guys, I've got a little trick to show you. This is a little tutorial on how to turn these big bulky Spektrum receivers into a tiny little Spektrum Satellite. I'm sure most of us prefer using the satellites over these big bulky PWM receivers and all of the wiring that we need to go through. So usually when we buy these, we get them with a little satellite. We obviously prefer using these alone. 3 little wires, power, 3 volts, you are done. These things on the other hand are a little bit more complicated, but if you have a couple of these lying around, it's a little tack, and you'll be able to get yourself a satellite out of here. Okay, let's go. First thing we need to do obviously is bind this to your remote. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe one day good old Grandpa Boris B give us a Spektrum bind button. I'm not gonna hold my breath until then, so we've got to do this crap. So bind plug in. I use a old ESC BC. Plug in a 2-cell and it should go into bind mode. Well, let's turn this on first. System setup. Yes, I'm sure. Bind. Okay, power this thing up. It'll go into bind mode. Here we have bind mode, as you can see. And we're going to bind. DSMX 22 milliseconds. Bind complete. Okay, we're done with that. Turn this off. Unplug. You can turn this off and put it away for now. Okay, now the next step. We need to open this sucker up. There are 2 little screws in the back here.
Now
get ready for the aha moment. Pop this open. There, my friends, is a Spektrum Satellite. That is a satellite attached to another board, and I suppose the combination of the two makes this a receiver. As we know, this satellite runs on 3.3 volts, but a receiver runs on 5 volts, so there's obviously some sort of a BC in here. Once it's powered up from the ESC into there, then it obviously converts it to 3.3, so I should say regulates it to 3.3 to power this baby up. So what we need to do now is pull this satellite off of the main board, and it is soldered by these 3 pins over here. You can see them on the back. There's 1, 2, 3 over there. We are going to solder that off. Can be a little bit tricky. Might be a good idea just to take some side cutters and clip this off of here. Do it from the back also, make them a little bit shorter and easy to use. Well, easy to desolder, I should say. Just clip those suckers off. And let's go. Just stick in the soldering iron and pull. It should come off. A little bit easy. There's a little wad of double-sided tape, just pull that off. And there you have a satellite receiver. You'll notice the 3 pins, 3 pads that it was using to connect to the other board is these bottom 3 over here. Just above it are another 3. Those are the 3 that we are going to be using, not the ones that have been used. You should get some 3 nice unsoldered pads. The truth is that I've already done it to this one, and I made it look as if I hadn't, but you can see over there's a little giveaway that I have already. Just make sure you get the order right, and if I'm not mistaken, the order is from left to right. We've got voltage, first hole voltage, second hole pad, keep saying hole and pad, second pad is ground, third pad for signal. So get your wire, strip them, tin them, and should be good to go.
We'll do that quick.
Cool, that's done. You could probably hot glue that, keep it safe, but for the sake of keeping this video short, I will show you guys that that now works. Okay, we're back. I have soldered the satellite that we pulled out of the receiver to the Betaflight board, just as you would solder any regular satellite. So you'd give it 3 volts, not 5, not 2, not 4, 3 volts, and then signal to your UART. So let's power this thing up, see if it works. Be able to tell by the LED going on. Boom. LEDs on. Now to make sure. Ports are set. Serial RX on UART2, which is where I've got it. Configuration. Serial based receiver. Spektrum 2048. Receiver. Come on. Yep, we're all good to go. Just a little bit of setup, some reversing of the servos. But it works. There you go. Free or half free satellite receiver for you. So we've gone from this big bulky thing to this little tiny thingy. I don't know if you can see. This? Nah. This? Yeah. Cool guys, thanks for watching. Good luck. Take it easy.